Hello team, and welcome back to Two Footed Talk. We do indeed remember the upload button. The World Cup is done and now the real footy is here. I can't wait to endure 38 match weeks of horrible refereeing, set-piece goals, players falling over for no reason, and having to endure Arsenal fans saying we are the champions all season long. In current news, Vinny Jr. has recently found a new jawline. Will we also find a new club? It seems he is not the only Madrista looking to leave, as Julian Corral has found a new club in Everton. Could we see the dynamic duo linking up again? Arsenal are now the champions, meaning I can no longer call Frank a cuck when referring to the Prem. Can the Gooners defend it? Mudryk has been cleared to play football. Is this more of a positive or negative for Chelsea? Liverpool look to splash the cash on another attacker after it worked out well last season. Spurs have somehow signed good players after finishing 17th. Financial fair play seems really fair. Manchester United have signed two unathletic midfielders to add to their unathletic midfield. Can they win the Prem? Manchester City, they're doing something, that's for sure. Who actually gives a shit? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back after a long break. Julian, Frank, it's good to have you here with me. How are we both today?
That was a great intro, Adam, I must say.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Covered all the bases. Yeah, I'm good. I just want to say I'm still a Madrid fan. But I've decided to support Everton as a Premier League team just because I felt like I just was not okay with being a neutral anymore. I like the old Everton back in the days. They're not a top six club. They're a bit of a sleeping giant of a club. They're also referred to as the People's Club, and I hate Liverpool. So what more can I ask for? So there's my reasonings.
Fair enough, mate.
No, that's just you know what that means. You're gonna have to go watch a game sometime, mate. You're gonna have to go to fucking Merseyside.
Dude, you know, when I go to Europe next, I'm 1,000% doing that. Unfortunately, I'm fucking keen as to go. I'm wearing my shirt right now.
But is it the retro one?
No, so that came as a size medium, and I was just too small, bro.
You got to get a retro in like an extra large, man.
I went to Melbourne, and I went for a retro shop, and I saw this retro Everton jersey, and it just looks fucking sick. So I just bought it and just jamming now. I'll send you guys a photo later. But yep,
can't wait to see.
That is, yes.
How about you, Frank?
Yeah,
you changed clubs recently, or?
Nah, bro, we just won the Prem, so I'm just fucking ditch that one off. But nah, I mean it was stressful, bro. So I'm glad we got the Premier. The Champions League would have been fucking sweet, but I mean, we're doing good. I'm chilling, bro. We got something now. Everyone else can shut the fuck up at least, and I can enjoy.
Yep.
I can enjoy this a little bit more, just a little bit more.
No, you're right there. Yeah, you are right. I have less ammo now.
I mean, it's been 3-4 years of
well, you still have ammo.
But I have less.
You guys won the league in a very interesting manner.
Oh, what are you saying?
In terms of referees and calls and decisions.
What do you mean ammo?
I genuinely think you guys deserve it, but there has been some questionable decisions in terms of. I'm just saying. Me and Adam have ammo, bro.
It makes sense coming from a Madrista who was fucking mentally tapped out and just wanted to look to about everyone else. Because it doesn't matter if you got all of the reffing decisions, you guys would have still fucking finished second, which is last in the. That's
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Finishing 17th in the Prem.
It's funny because I actually don't agree with you there, Joe. I think Arsenal were yes, they had some dodgy decisions, but I think every team in the Prem had some dodgy decisions last year. Arsenal were the best team and they deserve to win it. So.
Well, it wasn't even just last year. We've had some dodgy decisions against us over the years, and then obviously when we talk about them or in general when Arsenal fans were to talk about them, it'd be we're fucking crybabies. But then when it's the other way around, it's like, you know, you can kind of see the irony. But I mean, I don't really care in general. Like it goes both ways. I think La Liga.
We should have a moment's silence for Anthony Taylor, though.
Fuck it.
As he did help Arsenal Football Club win 2 FA Cup finals.
The riffing is just shit in the Prem, but it's probably a lot more corrupt in the Liga. Like there's genuinely some dodgy going on.
Oh, okay.
I think we know this just culturally, you know, like people. I mean, teams will complain about fucking shit riffing, but like always, I just think the riffing in general
has
is
shit
just
riffing.
Huh?
La Liga has shit riffing, but I don't know if I'd say it's corrupt.
I don't know, bro. There's not, like, I don't know what it is
I
with
would probably lean more towards Champions League. Is where I would say.
Yeah, Champions League has
Spanish
definitely
teams
been far more corrupt towards Real Madrid and Barca. So.
Yeah, but then I've seen some shocking decisions go against us, like some really fucking bad ones.
Give me one example now, off the top of your head.
I remember when it was a 95th minute, and Jude Bellingham scored a goal, and the ref blowed the whistle just as the ball crossed, and he scored. And as soon as we crossed it in a goal scoring opportunity, Jude scored. The ref blew the whistle, and we ended up losing the game.
I do remember that one.
That's just the first thing that comes to mind. But
he did blow the whistle before the goal went in, so it actually wasn't wrong.
But it was a goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah, that was just
he crossed. Like
that's partly probably more of the shit riffing.
Yeah, that's
in general in the Liga,
shit, not corrupt. But I'd say Champions League is for sure in the past.
There's shit riffing in general, but in the Liga, teams are more pushovers. Like, you always have the top three.
The gap's way too big.
Yeah, the gap is fucking humongous, and so the ref will probably feel the need to just make the you know, those kind of decisions. Whereas in the Prem, it's just like all over the shop. New rules got to be implemented every fucking year now because I don't know. Like as well, like partly is the clarity on decisions. Like, you know, you just watch the game and you're like, that's some fucking utter bullshit, you know. And then if it happens too often, you know, like, because obviously last season, especially, Arteta fucking milked, you know, the corners. It wasn't our only way of scoring, but like, obviously, because we were so effective at specifically, you know, like crowding the keeper, but not like fucking, you know, fully fouling him, making it kind of ambiguous.
Yeah. It's more in the Prem, right? It's more the inconsistency. Like, I'd rather them be consistently shit, but like every week you'll see one decision be made, and then the next weekend the exact same tackle, the exact same handball will be made, and it will be the opposite decision. It's just there's no consistency. That's what it is. That's the most frustrating thing.
Oh, we saw it in the World Cup, innit?
Oh, the World Cup was incredibly inconsistent.
I think the thing is that the refs have different opinions on what should be allowed and not allowed. So obviously, they can't finalize what they believe in, and then what should the rules be, and then obviously it shows on the pitch their bias towards certain rules and some others.
The most important job of a ref in general is to fucking control the game. So, like, maybe specifically in one game it would be a yellow and another it wouldn't. Like, I'm not against that. But, like, you know, the context of actually controlling the game is never the priority. You know what I mean? Because, obviously, if you allow a fucking a shitty tackle and you see both teams are getting really aggressive, you should be able to like hand out yellow cards a lot more easily because you can understand the attention, you know, intention is like a lot more clear. But obviously teams in general and coaches, like, because the game's fucking changing, like they're kind of putting the pressure on the refs so much so that like, you know, that they're obviously going to look a lot worse than they probably are. And I mean, that's giving a bit of fucking credit to the refs, but it's more so just like, kind of is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
games changing.
Also, I'd like to make this point because there was a massive thing about it during the World Cup, you know, obviously with Argentina and stuff like that. But it's been a thing since the start of time that big teams get more decisions. And, like, yes, you can say that's wrong, but I never hear people saying, like, the point of big teams, they have the ball more, therefore they attack more, therefore they create more chances, therefore they're actually more likely to get more calls. I don't hear anyone ever talking about that. Obviously, you'd like it to be consistent and better refereeing.
Well, I think that's a given.
Yeah, but that's the thing. No one ever talks about that. It would just be like, oh, this is rigged, blah, blah, blah. But it's like...
Yeah, but in Argentina's case, they weren't dominating games. And they were still getting calls, if you're talking about Argentina. Specifically like Switzerland. And what was the other one? The England game.
What was wrong with the Switzerland game?
Well, there was some tackles and calls that just didn't go both ways. Was it the Egypt game as well?
The Egypt game was the worst one. I don't think any other game was wrong. Why would Mbolo dive on a yellow card is just beyond me.
It was silly, but like there's just some things called.
But there was other games in the tournament where that same call was made and other players were booked after diving, and it went to VAR.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Mbolo one was crazy to me because it's just like, why the fuck would you do? You're on VAR, you're getting recorded, and then you're diving. It's just crazy. But yeah, I think we move on from refereeing decisions because we could talk about refs all day.
I feel like we go to this every time.
Hey, you fucking brought it up, bro.
Did I?
Me?
I think it was Julian.
Oh, and
I did. No,
me? I didn't.
No, I did.
Wait.
It was Jew. I didn't start it. That was Jew. That was Jew who started that argument, mate. Not me.
I was just doing a cheeky little joke.
Yeah.
And then
coming from
okay, calm down, bro. Calm down.
I don't even know what he's saying.
Yeah, neither can I. Fix it, Mike.
All right, you guys go ahead because it's fucking.
All right, I've got some stuff written down, and I thought firstly, you know, there's a Real Madrid fan here, and an Arsenal fan, Vinicius Junior. What's going on there, lads? Oh, is he gone?
I think it's in Papa Perez's court. Like if he wants to give him that contract that he's happy with, then he's 100% staying. Until that is decided, then I guess that's it. I mean, I know I shat on Vinny in a previous podcast, probably the last podcast episode. It's going to be sad to see him go if he leaves. And I think, honestly, Arsenal was perfect for him in terms of the fans will back him, hopefully.
Oh, the fans will.
And the team will,
Arsenal fans will definitely back
lift. The team will lift, and the Premier League will change. Will change drastically if they get someone like him. You know, at the peak of his powers at Madrid, going to a Premier League club. I mean, it says a lot about where the Premier League's going. I instantly think they win the league if they get him because and if he's on form, he's unplayable. But then again, he loves Madrid, so it's a weird one. It's already getting a bit ugly.
Do you think he leaves?
The fact that well, initially when I first heard it, no, but it's hard to say. It's really hard to say.
Yeah, I'm worried about the fact that it's still like there still hasn't been a clear no. You'd think it would, but you think by now it would have been like, yeah, no, Vinny's not moving. But the fact it's almost been a week now, right? And there's still talks about it. That's what worries me.
Yeah.
It's
an interesting one.
And what I always forget how to say his name. You've
Diamonde.
Yeah, Diamonde. You've signed him, right?
Well, it's actually not even. That's
It's
not even
It's
confirmed
not
yet,
confirmed
bro.
yet. Because surely if that happens, then it's like,
I think that was the thing. Why would you spend 100 mil?
exactly. And he's
But
predominantly a
play on
left
the
winger, right?
though. Yeah, he can play on the right though. But then what do we do
But
with
like, yeah,
Rodrigo?
why are you spending
What do we do
100
with-
mil on a player who prefers to play on the left as well? That's
Yeah,
it's weird.
I just think
It's
for
very
Arsenal
weird.
though, like that is. I mean, literally club changing. Oscar,
Well,
how would you feel?
I think, I mean, it's the position we needed. Obviously, we got the new guy who could come in
He
and be
scored
another
today.
fucking scored. Well, he could be another fucking cult hero, but like obviously having Vinny would probably be like, you know, that upper echelon signing, like when we signed fucking Özil, which at the time was fucking huge. We haven't really had that in a while.
Is it bigger than Özil?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it is.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I
I'd
think
say
it
so.
is.
Just because Özil was probably already in his prime. Vinny's kind of like, I don't know, bro. He already is fucking
Loki
crazy.
could be entering it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you know, he could be exactly in his prime. He's kind of been an inconsistent player and person.
Yeah,
So I think it's the potential is way higher with Özil. You already knew he's fucking crazy good, but he kind of was also a bit of a flat track bully. Whereas Vinny just like he wants the fucking limelight. So I mean, we'll see, but I think the fit would be really good, honestly, just because in football, I mean, it's always good to have have a player like that. Now in fucking Madrid, the whole team is filled with them, so you know it's not always going to work out. Whereas with what we have right now, it's like you know we're building towards something like that, and I mean, having a fucking player like that would be pretty crazy. I just would have rather fucking Martinelli leave instead of Trossard, but yeah, whatever.
I think it's kind of mental how Trossard's left, but
Yeah,
I don't think it's like the end of the world. But he's just a really good
No,
squad
it's
player.
not. Like he was the player he is. He would have only had maybe a year left in him because he's not like
physical ability's not there, eh?
well, he's not the quickest.
No.
He's just really he's really smart and he's really like he's clutch. You know, he's like really fucking effective. But like obviously he's not going to be able to kind of just like completely change the game. He might be a bit like Marino, you know, like kind of just fucking make the impact. But he's obviously a lot older.
Yeah.
But he's
I
my
think
fucking
it'll be. Yeah, I mean that'll be huge for Arsenal if you guys get him. I'll be
yeah. Well,
upset but
I'm-
happy at the same time because I feel like it
Yeah.
low-key solves a lot of Madrid's problems as
No,
well.
you're fucking you guys have got a bunch of those fucking players, bro.
That's like, yeah, he is one of those players where it's like he's a bit of a headache at the same time. I kind of feel like that's what Enzo Fernandez is with Chelsea at the moment. He's kind of like
Yeah.
a headache player. Like he's a really
Like,
good player, but he's a bit of a headache player.
Let's be real here about Real Madrid. Like, if they lose Vinny, like, is it really the fucking end of the world?
Oh no.
Like, not even
No,
close.
it's more no.
The last 2 years they haven't won shit, and I mean, now you can at least give Mbappe a go on the wing or create something a little bit like more surrounded of other
Yeah.
players.
I've never thought Mbappe and Vinny can coexist just because of how lazy both of them are off the ball. And they both love the left channel so much. So it's... But then, like, Madrid over the last 2 seasons, they've had nothing off the right. And Dumfries, I think, is a good signing for them. But yeah, it's just the balance has been so off. And it'll be interesting to see what Mourinho does with that.
Yeah, I think Mourinho's just going to build a solid defensive backline and midfield as per usual, and he'll probably give free rein to Mbappe.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I think he will just get the whole team to work for his superstars type of thing.
Yeah,
It's going to be like probably similar to 2013.
that's the thing.
No,
Like, yeah,
the issue is keeping the egos in check.
yeah. Like
'Cause
Mourinho's always
got an
had.
ego himself.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if it lasts. But Mourinho's always had like hard-working teams, and he's only ever had one player in his 11s where he's like, okay, you don't have to work as hard, and that's Ronaldo and Hazard, all I can think of. Like those are the two players where he's like, yeah, he's not gonna let two players on the pitch walk around. Like he just wouldn't let that happen, I don't think. And I feel like I know he said that he wants Vinny to stay, but is that like a thing of him saying that just cause? Like,
I think any coach would want Vinny to stay. I mean,
but like
he's
never gonna say, yeah, I want him gone, is he?
No, he's not.
So like I feel like deep down maybe he's a bit like, if Vinny goes, he does solve a lot of my headaches.
Also, the Prestiani thing when Mourinho defended him against Benfica, when the whole racist. I feel like that also plays such a big part in the Vinny and Mourinho relationship.
Yeah,
like Mourinho chose to stick up for him. Afterwards, he said he apologized and stuff, but still, I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot about that situation as well.
Yeah. I just want Rodri, to be honest, bro. I think it solves the biggest part of our issues.
But
all these signings for us
he had surgery, right?
Rodri on his back.
Yeah.
Crazy to think he played that World Cup on a messed up back. So yeah, just goes to show that guy's seriously incredible.
Yeah, he is.
What a player.
Yeah, he is.
Hey?
Nah, he's like that final, bro. He was so good, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He was good from knockout stages onwards, like perfect. He had bad game against Uruguay, and the rest, every other game, he was
was good.
Faultless.
I felt like against Argentina, like he literally made them not have anything, bro. Like,
but that's what he's done. He did that against France as well.
Yeah,
he did it. He did it against France, but like France, they did not play like Argentina, bro.
He made Argentina look like a bunch of boys.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. If Madrid get him, I would definitely. I think, yeah. If we can all stay healthy, it'll be a very, very successful season. Anyway, let's move on. What are you happy with the Morgan Rogers signing, Adman?
Oh yeah, I'm happy about it.
Lots of money.
It's an overpay, but I think any English player in this market currently is an overpay. But no, for sure, I'm happy about the signing. I think.
Will he play off the left?
Yeah, I think he'll. Yeah. I think he'll play off the left, or it'll be like a. I could see Xavi doing a 5-2-3 where it's the wing backs hold the width and then Palmer and Rogers are like inside tens. Because they've gone back in for Pep. The left wing back from Raya. I don't even know how to say it. Do you know who I'm talking about, Jew?
Or
Pep Chavaria.
Oh, I don't actually know. I don't think I do.
Weren't Arsenal linked with them?
I don't actually know, Frank. But
I think I know who you're talking about.
They've gone back in for him. But like in the friendly last night, it was set up like a back five and then a back four in position. So like Xabi Alonso throughout his career has shown that he can change. So like I think it could be.
Well,
sure,
I think the question. I think the question becomes, where does Pedro Neto play?
Oh, fucking hopefully nowhere. That's the thing that we need to sell some players for sure. There's there's definitely we need to sell some centre backs. It looks like Trev's gone, which I'm fine with that. Tosin's not going to get sold, which is just unreal to me. But he's going to stay.
Tosin is the most horrendous defender I've ever seen in the Prem.
Huh?
I'd say Dragusin last year was probably the worst.
Nah,
Watching
bro.
Dragusin play was...
Tosin. Wait, did you say
just-
Tosin's the worst defender?
Yeah.
No, he's
I would
not.
say
He's not the
Dragusin,
worst
bro.
defender in Prem history. He's very bad though. Like he's not. He is a mid-table and lower
Okay, but-
level. Like
but what I'm
if
saying
you
is,
get
like-
him in a low block, he'd probably be all right. But you put him in a high line, he's just fucking awful.
Yeah.
Like he's not a
What
big.
I'm
He's
saying
not a
is
big six
his
player.
ceiling is like so low.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if he has like a standard game where he doesn't have to do too much, he can use his fucking big head and like length. But like,
He's not even
like,
that good
if
at
a
winning
game
balls either in the air. That's the
no,
thing.
exactly. But if the game actually tests his ability and he's got to step up, it's fucking
No,
hard to
it
watch.
was actually insane the amount of games last season where we brought him on when we were winning and then would just concede. Like that was the preseason last night, the friendly against Spurs as well. Him and Delap come on and it's just like, oh well, this is game over. And it's actually like if those two better leave the club, I cannot watch them again. But yeah, he needs to go, but he won't because he's Palmer's best mate. Got so many centre backs. Sarr needs to go on loan. Ballashil needs to go. Gusto, I imagine he'll go. Neto better go. Delap better go. Yeah, there's lots of players, but Rogers signing I'm happy about. Palestra, I think Palestra's class. I'm really happy about that signing. And then Lacroix, I think, is a good signing as well. I think we've finally, because the last few seasons it's been like, oh, who's going to be the centre back with Colwell? Like it's always been Colwell, apart from last year because of his injury. But I think we have two cemented centre backs now. And then if we play a back three, you can either play Hato or Reece. It'll be interesting to see what Xabi Alonso does with Reece James if he stays fit, realistically. But yeah, it's interesting. It's exciting times ahead, considering how draining Rossini was and just taking my energy away from.
I think
the
it'll
club.
be a good season for you guys. No European football's probably...
Yeah, I think
Oh, what?
I think
As a
it'll
good
be
reset.
I think it'll be a bit of a bounce back, but I also think you have to.
I do predict you guys will go top 4 this year.
Hey man, don't leak the Prem predictions.
Sorry. There's a little hint for mine then.
Right,
That's
yeah.
a bold claim.
I
They
think,
finished 10th here.
but
Yeah,
I
but-
think you have
but
to
they
look
don't-
at
they
the
don't have
10th. I think you have to look at the 10th as a bit of a fugazi, just because of what happened with the club and Maresca and then Rossini and shit like that.
Yeah, but
It's
but
no-
like
it wasn't
what
like
happened with
Alonso has shown he's as a league manager, he's pretty good, bro. Just
Now,
tournaments, but he's
Well,
yeah.
look,
It's just the
I mean, look,
substitutions are
obviously-
absolutely
I mean-
shocking.
brother? We know, but no Chelsea team should ever finish 10th.
Yeah, but in the past we finished 10th and then won the league the next season.
I mean, you look at United last season.
Yeah,
with
United
no
had a
European
shit
football.
season as
Like
well.
they could fully focus on it.
I think
So I'm
Spurs.
not.
I think Spurs will go up even more places than us as well, but they did finish 17th. So
Well, De Zerbi's good, but we'll just see how long De Zerbi lasts before he throws his toys.
yeah,
at Cole or
they
something.
they definitely need some more attackers as well. But yeah, I think Spurs and Chelsea will have a bit of a bounce back. Because we us three we haven't really talked about them. Manchester United and Liverpool. What are your guys' thoughts on them? We'll start with Man U. What are your guys' thoughts on them?
I don't think they'll have a good season. I don't think they've done anything to really change the squad. I think Carrick's good to stay on. I don't know, their squad depth for European football is just not fully there yet.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just don't think they get, like, considering how well last season went for them. I just don't see it going
Well, yeah,
amazingly.
they only played 40 games last year, I think it was, or something.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
and they could really, and you could see them lift up for those league games, whereas other teams were worrying about, and they got knocked out early by Grimsby Town, and then I can't remember how well they did in the other cup.
To be fair to them though, that was Almiron. That was Ruben Almiron.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they had so much time to rest in between those games.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with
hence
you.
why they made
I think they may struggle with Europe.
Yeah, I think they will. I don't. It's the squad depth's there. I think it's going to be a. Yeah. Unless they start making some good signings.
They need some defenders, man, and I don't think their midfield.
No, they need midfielders and defenders.
They don't know, but the thing is, they've already made 2 midfield signings. I just don't think their midfield has a good balance. They've like I said in the intro, they've replaced Casemiro with 2 midfielders who also don't have legs, and I think the Prem and just football. Andre Santos and Tielemans, I both rate them.
Oh yeah.
I both rate them, but I just don't think it's like a balanced midfield, and there's not enough legs in that midfield. Like even if you have Tielemans, Kobe Mainu, or Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes does run his ass off, but he's getting on now. And then Tielemans, Kobe Mainu, and Andre Santos are all like tractors. But like if they're playing counter-attacking football, it'll be fine. But it'll just be interesting to see how they play, because I think there'll be a team who will really struggle in transition. But like, yeah, just because I don't know if they have enough legs. Do you have any thoughts on Man United this season, Frank?
Well, I think like last year they probably overperformed in the sense you thought they were going to be quite shit, and then they were at the beginning.
Yeah.
I feel like that momentum that they have is going to make a huge difference, at least just in a belief sense. Like they kind of created something, towards it. Obviously, they were too far behind us and City. I think that makes a big difference, just kind of like in the direction they're heading, because they haven't really had that for a long time. And I think they might, they're one of those teams. I think, yeah, they could do really shit, but I also think like if they're able to kind of find their footing, they'll do like decent. I think the level, like last year, you saw a lot of crazy results, especially from probably like the 4th place team to the 14th. I feel like for the most part, the teams that should be better will be better. Like for example, Liverpool as well and Chelsea. And so I think it'll be a lot tougher at the top. So like,
yeah, that's a good point, Frank.
It might seem like they don't do as good, but also maybe because if they finish like 7th or 8th, let's say. But like I think in general they won't be like super disappointing, or like because obviously you look at a team like Spurs last year, they were just fucking horrendous, and you just knew they were going to fucking drop a stinker, even though they had quality players. And I don't think like that will happen with United. They've built something lot more stable.
If they finish 7th or 8th, you don't think that'd be disappointing, or did I mishear you?
Yeah, I mean it would be, but what I'm saying is like it's going to be tougher at the top in general. So like that would probably be the more disappointing side, right? But like I could also see them finishing 3rd or 4th.
Yeah. I just think some of the talk that their fans got themselves into, like we could title challenge next year and stuff like that, was a bit over the top. I don't know if they're like that now. But yeah, I think the most, because I think I'll leak it anyway. I think Arsenal win the league, and I think 2nd to 8th will be very interesting. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would honestly, I would rather it just not be a fucking like, because the last 2 title races have just been like pretty stinky. Even obviously both of them have been Arsenal, but like every other team's kind of just not been good enough.
But it's usually the
Like,
thing is the
no
title
other
race
team.
usually
Obviously-
is always 2 teams though. Like you never see like it's pretty rare for it to be 3 teams. I know it was Liverpool, City, Arsenal a few years ago.
Yeah,
but
I
like,
know, but like I really think like no team was like at all good enough.
last season.
You know what I mean? Like last season and the
Yeah,
season before.
yeah.
Like even in every department, like they would never have like as you look at, I mean, you look at some title back in the day. Maybe it was like towards the end, the team lost some steam or whatnot, or a team pulled away. But there was never a single point in time where another team was really involved. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was kind of like the quality had just plateaued a little bit in terms of like the upper echelon teams.
Yeah.
I hope that this year it'll be a lot more entertaining in that sense.
Thing,
Obviously,
I think almost every team, well, every Big Six club, and even then Villa as well, and Newcastle.
And Everton.
Well, I don't know. They're always kind of doing it, but the Big Six clubs, plus apart from Arsenal, plus Newcastle and Villa, they're all going through a bit of a transition period. I feel like. So Arsenal was the only set team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Arsenal, the dynasty's been coming for a long time.
But the thing is, it is very rare to defend the title. So like, how will Arsenal go about that? That's like an interesting storyline because not many teams do go back to back and defend the title.
I mean, I agree with that, but I think that's like what we've been building towards. Like what I said with United, how they're obviously coming off last season, so I think they have a lot of momentum going into it. We have 3-4 years of building towards this, and last season wasn't even our best season. Like it was none of like Liverpool. They weren't good enough at all. They couldn't find their fitting. City were just like a fucking shadow of themselves, and they still competed for it. So like, obviously, if we were to get Vinny and we'd be front runners, and no other team really, really like steps up and goes out of this world and starts dominating and being really consistent, because that's what it takes to contend for the title. You gotta fucking like be dominating in most departments, and like we do that. And so even if we weren't to have the best season, if no team really like steps it up, then it will be a lot easier in that sense, you know?
Yeah. I think we could finish on Liverpool, lads. You want to talk about Liverpool? Any thoughts on?
Yeah, they're an interesting one, man. I think I really like Iriola. It's hard to predict how well they're going to do. I mean, they've got their backline's not amazing.
They need another centre back.
Yeah, and especially with how Van Dijk's aging. I mean, Salah's gone, eh?
Yeah, Salah's gone.
Yeah. I mean, Isak could have a bounce back season. I actually like him, so hopefully he does.
Hopefully he does. You're an Everton fan, mate.
Oh yeah, true. I still like Isak, bro.
No, you meant to hate him.
Clip it, chat.
You meant to hate him. You meant to hate him, mate. You're an Everton fan. Remember this.
Clip it, chat.
Yes.
Take it back.
And
Take it
send
back.
to the topic.
Just, I'm still getting.
Still
used
in
to
that
it, guys.
transition period, guys.
Yeah,
That's why
I've only
and
watched
Everton.
2 preseason games.
Okay, you got a second chance now. What do you think of Isak?
Nah, fuck Isak. I hope
Yeah.
he breaks his leg again.
Okay, we don't hope for injuries on players. That's a little too far, mate. Far out.
Oh, I'm joking. No, I do not wish. I just thought I'd just.
I hope he dies. Jesus.
But I don't have high hopes for them. I can't lie. just looking,
Yeah.
thinking about the team.
Yeah, well, you're just fucking biased, man.
No, he just said he liked Isaac, mate.
Yeah,
What are you reckon, Frank? Oh, they've
I'm a
got
big
Champions
fan.
League footy as well, don't they?
I don't
I'm
know
a big
how.
fan of Ariolas. Just love him.
You love Areola.
No, Ariolas. No, they're fucking shit. Well, honestly, like last season, I had them being
Winners.
like, I had them. No. Shut up, bro.
It was 2 seasons ago.
I had
Jim.
Arsenal.
Oh, apologies.
No. I had them. I had them being like second.
Yeah, I had them
think.
winning the league.
And
Oh,
they were
my
so
bad, mixed up.
disappointing from the start, and they didn't really. Oh no, what the fuck am I talking about? They went on a 10-game win streak.
Yeah, but they were.
Yeah, but they were horrible.
Scraping.
They were horrible.
They
Yeah.
were scraping every game.
No, okay, but they did that the year before, and I was like, they were playing shit, and that's what I was worried about. Like once they find their footing, or like once they kind of get in that groove, where it becomes a lot easier then to get the results, because you got to win ugly.
As
To win the league.
you know best, don't you?
Yeah, because we're fucking winners, bro. I would know.
Yeah, it's the
You're
first
damn
time you
fucking
said
right. I
that.
would.
That's Phil
Damn
nice,
fucking
buddy.
right. And you'd know as well.
Yep. Spain won the World Cup, buddy.
World champions, baby. Up the Chelsea.
Australia didn't win
okay,
shit,
you
bro. What are you
ruined it.
talking about?
Man, I represent 3 countries, bro.
What's your third club
What is
then?
the-
You've got 2 clubs. What's your third one?
I don't have a third club.
You don't?
Wait, when there's the 62
What do you
teams,
mean
I'm
with
the-
this country stuff, bro? Like, I'm like my mum's a Kiwi. I have an Australian passport, and my dad's Spaniard. Like, of course I'm gonna.
Nah.
There's no different than Oscar supporting Sweden and New Zealand.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
there's
Oz
no-
and New Zealanders. Yes, it's very different.
Oh, just because you're a cricket fan and there's a bit of beef going on.
Not
there.
just
Like, I
cricket,
don't
mate. Not
care
just
when it
cricket.
comes-
Not just cricket.
we're technically cousins, bro.
No, we hate them.
It doesn't
Any
matter.
sport we play them and we want to beat them.
Okay.
Learn your history, mate. Continue.
Sorry, Frank.
No. No, that was great. I think that it'll kind of last season was like a reflection period for them. Obviously, people talk about Jota and whatnot, but like, they were just not good enough. And I think this year they'll be a lot better for sure. I just think that will be natural. Ariola's it's kind of like a similar situation, I think, to Chelsea in that last season was a write-off, and they've got a new manager that you would feel is like you'd be pretty confident in them. They have that sense of humility and like understanding of the game, like their consistency, I'd say. So it'll just be interesting, honestly. Obviously I want Arsenal to win, but I also want I want other teams to kind of like step it up because
Oh, he's putting out a challenge. Ooh.
Oh my god.
yeah, exactly. I'm just waving my
You
dick
have to match
around. Anyone wants to suck, but like
Jesus Christ.
What? What have we done?
I think
well, yeah, no.
yeah,
go,
I
you
mean
go.
with the coaching change it's probably gonna be definitely an improvement for Liverpool.
Arsenal
It'll be
was
interesting to see how how the back line goes and also the midfield. I feel like them attacking, I think they should be okay. But
I
guess
don't
we'll
know
wait
though,
and
because
see.
they haven't even gone and got a right winger. It's so weird how they've gone for Barcola. Like
Haven't got
I
a
know,
right
but I
winger?
know Barcola can play off the right, but they've got
They
4
should get-
players
you know
who
they
can
should
play off
get?
the left. They should get Pedro Neto, mate. Yeah, good on you. Good on you. Great shout, Frank.
That's a shout.
That's
I
great.
was on the same wavelength as the other one of the other best right wingers in the game, Charlie Kirk.
They should get Jesse Randall.
Yes.
They should get
Elijah Just.
Eli, the bro.
Played against Chelsea over there. Right, yeah.
Play against Chelsea.
He signed for Swansea.
Was it? Oh no, I'm thinking. Who
Yeah.
am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Elijah Just. I'm thinking of the other
Yeah,
bloke. Sorry, Elijah. What were we talking about?
Liverpool. I feel like when we're
Yeah.
talking about these teams now and all these transfers, when we do our prediction video, then we can probably.
Oh yeah, there's still lots of things
dip
to
more
happen
deep-
for sure.
A bit more deep into
Yeah.
it.
It's weird that well, Liverpool is strongly linked with Barcola, right? And like I've said that I think Barcola is someone like Arsenal should go after, and clubs who need a left wing. But like Liverpool don't need a left-sided player, in my opinion. They need a right-sided player.
Who's on the market?
On the right,
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Pedro Neto.
He's a left winger, man.
No.
He can just do it all.
He can do it all. To be fair, he can play in striker. He can play. I feel like the right wing market's bigger than the left wing market, though, is it not?
I think just the big players like Doué and Elise are just, and Yamal are those big dog right wingers. I think that's why it maybe seems like it.
It's more the player profile. Like obviously Salah's a kind of a one of a kind player, and obviously they had him for the last like 6-7 years, so
Hey,
it'll be a big miss.
I mean,
And they got to kind of fill that gap.
yeah,
That's a huge gap to fill.
they could have. I'm surprised. Well, I know Bowen's staying at West Ham. I thought maybe they'd look at him.
Oh, I think he's a one club man because
No, he is, but
his wife, yeah,
well, yeah, he's fucking Danny
Absolutely,
Dyer,
but-
mate.
yeah.
Sorry, he's having intercourse with Danny Dyer. Yeah, to be fair, right.
Yeah.
Do
Everton signed Tyreek George.
Yeah, yeah.
25 mil. And we got Hayden Hackney.
Yeah, he's a good player. Good player.
Yeah, and we need a right back, it seems.
Yeah.
But, we'll wait and see if that happens. And
You got
David
Dumfries,
Moyes
right?
is still our coach. Yes, I prefer Trent, bro. I'm always going to prefer Trent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, they're completely different, so it's
Yeah.
I wonder how you go about it. Maybe you can you play them both?
I don't
Well,
know.
he did today in their preseason game. He played them both.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
can
Trent
do
just
it.
had such a good season when he played. Like, it's just, I don't know. Dumfries is good to have it either way.
Yeah. Well, he played Dumfries as a
Yeah.
right winger today, so maybe that's what he'll do.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it
actually
could
didn't
work.
watch the
I
game.
feel like that can create a different kind of balance. That's Mourinho's style as well.
It's going to be ugly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be ugly. It'll just be more.
It'll be more organized.
Yeah, organised. Yeah.
It'll be the pinnacle of Curry football.
You got that
Indeed.
right.
I like that one.
Yeah, I think on that note we kind of have to wrap it up, don't we?
Curry ball at Madrid.
Yeah. All right. Cheers for watching, guys. we're this year. We promise you. I'm putting this out now. We are going to upload every week, whether that's us three together,
I think a Tuesday's a good day.
me
Sliding
and
stuff on the
Jew,
way.
me and Frank and Jew, or we get some special guests on. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do
Oh,
it.
we've
We're gonna do
definitely
it.
got a few number of guests we need to get on.
Yeah, we've got Michael
we've
lined
got
up for
fun
sure.
in store. So
Pardon,
stick
Oscar?
around. We've got lots of fun in store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.